Hey everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today, happy St. Patty's Day. I hope you all are staying safe, wearing green so you don't get pinched. I really don't have that many green eyeshadow palettes because I don't wear green often. I just don't find that it is my color that suits me, in my opinion. However, I tried to do somewhat of a green look. This is the look we're doing. Not my favorite, but it will do, considering I get to play with a palette that I absolutely adore and reminds me so much of my childhood, and that is the Strawberry Shortcake palette by Glamlight. I adore this palette, you all. I mean, with the exception of the middle row, but I do even like the metallic shades in here. I like this color story, and I get where the green comes from, so I know it has to be in here, but it's not necessarily my row, that's all. When it comes to like preferred color story wise, like colors I'm going to use. So today though, we are playing with this middle row. So let's go ahead and get started. I can't get started because I don't know where my brush is. My brush seems to have disappeared. How is that possible? I do not know. But is it possible? Yes, yes it is. In my life it is. So while I'm looking for said brush, because Lord only knows where it could be. Yeah, it is not here. Where did I put it? I did decide to pull the rest of the Strawberry Shortcake collection. So I am wearing the blush today from the Strawberry Shortcake collection, which honestly is one of my favorites. Looks like that. And then for highlight, I pulled out the Scooby-Doo highlighter because it has this green shifty shade. It's like a green, gold, blue. I don't know what it is, to be honest, but it's got a little bit of it. So a little bit of green. So I used it. And then for eyeliner, I pulled my Charlotte Tilbury eyeliner out, and I used the matte side of the Green Lights eyeliner. Bronzer is the Too Faced bronzer, and now I'm out of stuff to tell you, and I haven't found the brush. The lips, I lined my lips with Believe Beauty, and It's a Girl, and then matched it with the strawberry lipstick and lip gloss. And I guess the brush is just, there it is. See, I just had to go through everything, that's all. But hey, it's alright. Alright, so the first shade we are going to go into would be number 8, which is the lighter green. I really didn't use that many shades to get this look, to be honest, because, well, I mean, I was going for a green look. I was really going for like more of a green to match my shirt, almost like a electric green, but I just couldn't find a palette, to be honest. But I will say that I like this palette because it does kind of remind me of St. Patrick's Day, and if you think about it, spring. Like, I feel like when St. Patrick's Day rolls around, spring's right around the corner, because Easter's right around the corner. And I do connect Easter with spring technically, but I know it's not far off at least, which is great, because I'm kind of ready. Like, I don't want summer. I don't like to be hot, but I don't like to be cold either. But I love spring and fall. Those are my two favorites. I would rather have winter than summer though, which sounds weird because most people are like the opposite. And I do get to, where I live, I experience all 4 seasons, which is pretty cool. So you can see that it's a really pretty color. It goes on nicely, no patchiness. And if you pack it on, like, sometimes it's best to just take it and sort of pat it on if you want more of that color, you know what I mean? And then blend. I find that helps a lot too. Because sometimes, you know, certain shadows just don't want to go. But if you do it like that, it kind of gets the true color, I suppose you could say. You can pack it on and then blend. Alright, we'll probably go back to that color, but let's go to the next one. Or actually, let's take that same shade, is what we'll do. And we'll run it under the lower lash line. I mean, as far as the green look goes, I do like these shadows. And I do like the look that came out of it. It's just not my favorite, to be honest. Alright. Alright, now that I got that done, we'll go into the next shade, which would be number 10, and it's the darkest green here. And we are going to tap that off because we already know with glam light shadows, they're pigmented. That is for sure. And I'm going to run it up. That's the one thing about glam light that you can count on, is their shadows are pigmented. And you want to go in with a light hand, unless you know what you're doing. But I don't know what I'm doing, so light hand it is. But I will say, even as a beginner, these shadows, I mean, I think work nice in the end, you know. I don't really have any issues getting what I want out of them, you know. Which is a good thing. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really that good at makeup at all. I try, and I just have fun doing it too. That's the biggest thing, is just having fun. And I'm really just building that color up based off of the other color, you know. I will say these colors go nicely together though. Like, they build like the gradient type thing, the effect. It is a nice green gradient effect. I feel like they should have had one more lighter shade of green to start with, in my opinion. At least for me, that way I would have felt more comfortable. Or even like a, I don't know, something with a green hue, even like a brown with a, if that even exists, a yellow brown or something. Something that complements green, but light. Okay. I think I got that color in there pretty good. It looks nice. definitely pigmented. Definitely. We're going to take that same shade now, that green, and run it under the lower lash line, but up on the lashes more. I was thinking about it for St. Patrick's Day. You can always do like a green and gold too. I think that would probably be pretty. Okay. Alright, and then back into that first green to blend that out a little bit, because I don't want to lose the gradient there. Okay, kind of went a little thicker, I noticed, on the bottom lash line on this side, but that's alright. Now we're going to go into number 9, which is this green here. And I'm not going to spray it. And we're going to pat it on the lid. And actually, this holds very nicely to the lid. This metallic shade. I did go in with like a small amount each time. And then pat it on and, you know, sort of move it around, manipulate it a little bit. And I was impressed I didn't get any fallout, to be honest. Because I will say their metallics are metallic and glittery, and if you're not careful, you're going to have a whole bunch of glitter going down your face. So I would either spray it or glitter glue or something, but maybe even use your finger. Okay, see how pretty that is though? So metallic. Alright, then we went into number, dropping the card, number 6, which is the shade right here, this greeny color. And we're going to go very easy with it, and we're just going to put it on the inner corner here. Right. To highlight with. This isn't a bad shade for me for my inner corner, as long as I don't like pack it on too much, you know, because then the color builds up and you can really see it. But for just like sort of tapping it on a little bit, it's not bad for my inner corner. Okay. So you can see that I didn't go too deep with it, because it really does actually get really metallic like that, like the first, or like the lid shade. But I didn't want that, so I really went in careful. Now we're going to go into 5, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to line my lower lash line and my top lash line. I was going to use that greeny highlighter for inner corner, but then I realized that that shade would work as long as I was careful, like I didn't pack it on too much. And then I just put this shade through here just to A, put a different color in, B, to hide the mascara mistakes, and I just kind of wanted to see if it would go, and it kind of does. This berry shade don't look too bad with the greens, to be honest, which is kind of surprising, to be honest, too. Sometimes you just never know with shade, you know? They can start to blend together and look really muddy and dirty. But it doesn't happen with this shade, which is nice. Then I'm going to line the lower lash line with the same shade right up on it. And you know I'm using my rougher brush for this. It's like I want this shade in here, but I do not want to take away from those green shades at all. And this brush is just absolutely perfection for this, to be honest. Okay. Just making sure I got it everywhere. And it's kind of cool. I mean, you probably can't see it in the video, but what is cool about it is that I'm going back into the two greens, the darker one first, is that it kind of peeks out this like berry shade, especially on the top from the mascara. It kind of peeks out, and then the bottom, it just looks like you know there's something there, but you just can't put your finger on it, type of thing. And I like that too. Now going in with the lighter green. Okay. We are almost done. Just going to go through each color one more time. And you know, this palette here also reminds me of Christmas at the same time too, because of like the pinks, the reds, and the green and stuff. So really, this palette could be used a good bit of the season. You know, as far as that goes. I mean, you can use it whenever you want, obviously, but just in theory. Just kind of making sure I didn't mess up anywhere. Alrighty, now we're going to go and do mascara. And you would know that I have lost my mirror, right? Because that's the inevitable with me. I am always losing something. Without fail, I laid it down and it disappears. But I guess I'll use this mirror again. I hate to use these bigger mirrors when I'm doing mascara though, because I always mess up. So for the top lashes, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty mascara. And then for the bottom lashes, ooh, big truck, I'm going to use the Lancome Death and Seals, of course. Enemy with a look like this, honestly, lashes are going to be what saves this kind of look, at least in my opinion. And if I knew how to put them on, it would save this look for me. I know it would. Lovely. Mess up. I'll clean that up in a minute. Alright. I think that's as good as we're going to get with the lashes. Might do a second coat, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But for the bottom, like I said, the Lancome. And then we're done. Look at me. I'm really doing a doozy today. So I have to clean that up too. Anyway, all in all, oh God, I just got red eyeshadow on me, lovely. All in all, I really do like this look. Is this a look I'm going to wear every day? Oh, no, 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 no. Is this a look I'll wear for St. Patrick's Day? Yeah, yeah it is. We're going to ignore the dot of mascara right here. And I will get that in a second. But other than that, let's see. Let's just go like that. And like that. So, that's the final look. I think it turned out pretty good. And granted, I am not a makeup artist, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here playing with green eyeshadow, you know what I mean? So, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a great St. Patty's Day. And I will see you in the next one. Oh, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that, you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday, unless there's new palettes, which there are. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.